Hello YouTube. So I've decided to expand my channel and I'm going to be making some new videos. So in this video I just wanted to focus on cycling shoes, and so what I'm going to do is give a review on the different cycling shoes that I have. As well, I'm going to explain some of the mistakes that I've made when purchasing cycling shoes. Okay, so these are the 4 pairs of cycling shoes that I have. From the left, these are the Diadora Areo Speeds. The white ones are the Diadora Speedracer 2 Carbons. These white ones are Garnets. I'm not sure on the exact model. They were given to me by a friend who updated to the 2012, so all I know is that these are 2011s. And these are the Specialized Expert road shoes. And kind of what I wanted to start out with here with the shoes is kind of explain some of the mistakes I've made while purchasing cycling shoes. And that is one of the reasons that I have 4 pairs. And so, just starting with these Diadoras, I purchased these online with the intentions of getting a good deal, and I did get a good deal, except for the fact that I wasn't able to try them on. So that was the first big mistake I made, is not sitting down and trying them on in my local bike shop with somebody who was able to help me. So these black ones were the shoes that I used before I got into a bike accident. Those of you who watched my first video, I kind of talked about that just briefly. And these were the shoes that I purchased with my new bike after the accident. And so these shoes are both size 43. They're too big for me. There's too much toe room. I have to cinch them down all the way. And they just started becoming really uncomfortable as I started riding more and more. And a friend, like I said, gave me these Garnets. And these Garnets are a 41. The left foot fit me just fine, however the right foot was causing bruising on my toes. And after just a lot of discomfort with these shoes, even though they're really nice shoes, I finally just decided to go to my bike shop and try on all the shoes, have someone talk to me, and make sure that they fit really well before I purchased another pair of shoes. And these are the shoes that I purchased at my bike shop, the Specialized Expert road shoes. And I wish that I just would have gone and purchased them at my bike shop in the first place. So those are the mistakes I made when purchasing. So I really recommend, if you don't know what you're doing and you're new to cycling, to go to a local bike shop and buy a pair from someone who knows how to fit it to your foot, how it should fit for road cycling, and not just to purchase online to save some money, because obviously in my case it didn't. So now what I want to do is kind of talk about some of the strengths of each shoe, because I did ride each of them for a little while. And I'll start with the Diadora Areo Speeds. Okay, so these are the Diadora Areo Speed shoes, and these are the first shoes that I purchased when I got into road cycling. And these are a very entry-level shoe. There's one shoe model below these that only has 2 straps, so the upgrade to these would be 3 straps. And the straps are just Velcro. There's nothing really special about them aside from this little feature that it gives you an extra link to move the straps out if your feet are a little bit wider. On these shoes, it also has the external heel support, which keeps the shoe firm around your heel. And it does have vents as well along the sides of the shoe, so the shoe does breathe pretty well. The sole of these shoes is a stiff plastic, and it is a really entry-level sole. I can get some flex out of it when I bend it with my hands, and some of the soles on the other shoes are much better than these. And probably my biggest complaint about the shoes is the heel pad and the toe pad are both just built up off the plastic, and they're not replaceable. And they are not super durable either. They are wearing down, and once those are gone, it'll just wear into the sole of the shoe. So that's probably my biggest complaint about these shoes. As you can see, I do have cleats on these shoes, and that's actually because I do use these with my commuter bike. So I do still use these shoes. So with these shoes, they're a good entry level shoe, I would say, for the price. I picked them up for about $40. I think they retail for about $89. So just the biggest thing is, if you are purchasing these shoes, make sure that you're able to try them on if you buy them online, like I did, and be able to send them back if they don't quite fit right. So again, these are the Diadora Areo Speed shoes. Okay, so these are the Diadora Speedracer 2 Carbons, and these are the second pair of cycling shoes that I have. They were purchased with my new road bike after my cycling accident, and they are quite the upgrade from just the Areo Speeds. Probably one of the most noticeable things that's different is the closure system. It does have the 2 Velcro straps. The center one does have the extendable clip if your feet are a little bit wider. And the top one is a ratchet closure system, so just tighten it down. You pull up on the ratchet, and if you're cycling and your feet swell a little bit, you can actually just bump this red button once and it'll pop it out a single ratchet tooth at a time. And to release it all the way, you hold it in and pull it all the way out. Another great thing about these shoes is the heel support is actually a lot stiffer than on the Areo Speeds, and it just feels like it supports more of your heel. Another feature that these shoes have, as you can see, is it's got a reflector here on the back and a reflector on the top. These shoes also have the vents on the sides, so they breathe really well, and what also adds to the breathability of these shoes is a vent in the toe and in the middle of the foot here, in the sole, so that's really nice. The toe pad and the heel pad are rubber, and the heel pads are replaceable, so when that wears down, you're able to purchase a new one of those heel pads and just pop it on. The sole on these shoes is a lot stiffer. It's a carbon molding, and they're much stiffer than the Areo Speeds. As well as one nice feature to the sole is it's textured where the cleat mounts on, so it grips the cleat really well, so it doesn't lose its place when you're pedaling really hard. So that's pretty much all the features of the Speedracer 2 Carbons. I think I picked these up, if I'm remembering correctly, for about $130, and they normally retail for about $240. So I did get them on a sale online, and because of this, I also purchased the wrong size again. So I would recommend these shoes if they fit you correctly. They do have a lot of nice features. So before riding in them, if you do buy them online like I did, try them on, make sure they fit well, and send them back if they don't. So again, these are the Speedracer 2 Carbons.